Hello students, this is another question in the series of GATE Mathematics previous year's questions. This is a third question which I am discussing. So here one question is provided and the question is like, let the linear transformation t such that f squared to f cube is be defined by t of x1 x2 is equal to x1 comma x1 plus x2 comma x2. Then we have to find nullity of t. As we know, what is the nullity of t? Suppose it is denoted by this. Nullity of t is the dimension of kernel space, you can also write. So dimension of kernel or dimension of kernel space. So students, and we know what would be the kernel here of this transformation. Kernel of t is the set of those elements x1 and x2 which belongs to f square as per this question, such that transformation of x1 and x2 equal to 0. So students, how I can write it? It is just like those elements x1 and x2 in f square for which this transformation of x1 and x2 is like this particular set. Element, we can write it is x1 plus x2 and comma x2 is equal to, okay, one more thing I want to make a change here. It is not equal to 0, it will be equal to 0, 0 and 0, because here f cube is provided, and it is also like equal to 0, 0 and 0. So if I will compare these elements along with these elements, x1 plus x2 and x2 is equal to 0, 0 and 0. What we are going to get? x1 equal to 0, x1 plus x2 equal to 0, x2 equal to 0. Ultimately x1 equal to 0 and x2 equals to 0. So if x1 and x2 these are 0, what will be the kernel of t? Kernel of t will be only 0 comma 0. So what would be the dimension of this kernel of t? Dimension of this kernel of t is going to be 0. And what is the dimension of kernel? That is known as a nullity. So if nullity of this particular, okay, nullity is asking actually. So nullity of this transformation is equal to 0. So I think this is, it is option A. So 0 is the correct answer. Thank you so much students for watching this video.